After 60, love can feel like a faraway dream for many senior men. You've lived a full life, worked hard, built families, experienced heartbreaks, and maybe even lost someone you deeply loved. But here's the truth. Finding love again after 60 isn't only possible. It's happening every day, in places most men overlook completely. Many older men think romance ends once the gray hairs start showing, but in reality, that's when the most genuine, mature connections often begin. The key is knowing where to look and being open to the quiet opportunities that life still offers. So today, we're revealing 7 unexpected places where senior men find love fast, including one hidden spot that almost no one talks about, but could completely change your social and emotional life. Let's start with the first, and perhaps the most powerful of place. Community volunteering. When you volunteer at local events, senior centers, hospitals, or food banks, you're surrounded by people who care about kindness, connection, and purpose. Many women over 50 and 60 also volunteer after retirement, not because they're looking for love, but because they're looking for meaning. And that's exactly what makes these environments special. When two people meet while doing something good for others, it builds a bond based on shared values, not surface attraction. You might meet a woman who's delivering meals, teaching children, or helping organize charity drives. Someone who understands empathy, patience, and the deeper side of companionship. Volunteering allows your best traits to shine naturally. You don't have to impress anyone. Your actions speak louder than your words. The second place might surprise you. Fitness and wellness classes for seniors. Whether it's a morning yoga group, Tai Chi in the park, aqua aerobics at the community pool, or a simple walking club, these environments bring together people who value staying active and youthful. Women in these groups tend to appreciate men who are taking care of their health, staying engaged, and showing discipline. You don't have to be in perfect shape. Just being present and friendly is enough. Shared movement leads to conversation, and shared laughter leads to chemistry. Many relationships among seniors begin with a simple, see you next week at a stretching class that slowly turns into coffee afterward. The third place is one that's quietly powerful, local cultural and learning events. Think of book clubs, history discussions, art galleries, or lifelong learning programs offered at community colleges. Many older adults attend these events not just to learn, but to connect intellectually. For senior men, this is where charm meets curiosity. Women in their 60s and 70s appreciate conversation more than compliments. A shared love for art, music, or history can create a spark that feels both refreshing and deeply familiar. It's not about impressing her, it's about enjoying the exchange of ideas, humor, and gentle teasing that comes with authentic interest. Now, the fourth place where love quietly blooms, travel groups for older adults. This one often catches senior men by surprise. There are many organized travel programs for people over 55 or 60, cruises, guided tours, nature retreats, or even city explorations. The magic here is simple. When you travel, your guard drops. You're relaxed, curious, and open to conversation. Women traveling alone or with friends are in the same mindset, enjoying the moment, not rushing anything. A shared adventure like getting lost in a new city or enjoying a sunset on a deck creates memories that connect people faster than weeks of talking online. Many lifelong love stories among seniors begin during travel. Because travel invites the heart to open. The fifth, and perhaps the most overlooked modern place, is senior-friendly online communities and dating platforms. Now, some older men feel hesitant about this. They say online dating is for the young or it's all fake. But that's not entirely true anymore. Platforms like Silver Singles, Our Time, or even meetup groups specifically for older adults are full of genuine people looking for companionship. The key is to be honest, use natural photos, and write from the heart. Mention what truly matters to you: peace, loyalty, humor, or kindness. Women in this stage of life want emotional safety more than flashy words. When you communicate with authenticity, you attract someone who's also sincere. Don't think of online dating as trying too hard. Think of it as using a tool to widen your circle, the same way you'd join a club or attend a social event. Now, before we move to the last two powerful locations, Here's an important mindset shift. Many senior men think that finding love is about searching for someone who fits. But the real secret is to go where you feel most alive. When you're genuinely enjoying yourself, doing things that bring out your best energy, you automatically become more attractive. Confidence after 60 isn't about pretending to be young again. It's about owning your maturity, wisdom, and calm presence. Women notice that. They're drawn to the man who's comfortable in his skin, who doesn't chase, but attracts through his steadiness and kindness. So when you go to any of these places, volunteer centers, classes, or trips, don't focus on finding someone. Focus on connection, conversation, and curiosity. The more open you are to genuine friendship, the more likely love will find you naturally. Remember, the most beautiful relationships at this stage of life aren't rushed. They're rediscovered. And as we move into the second part of this video, we'll explore the 2 hidden places where senior men find love faster than anywhere else, including one that's right under your nose, but most men completely miss. Before we continue, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Elderly Prime Health, and share it with a friend who might be ready to open his heart again. Now let's continue with the final 2, and the most powerful. Places where senior men often find love fast, even when they least expect it. These last 2 are not only about where you go, but also how you show up in those moments of life that invite connection naturally. The 6th place might surprise you because it's so ordinary. Most men completely overlook it, local coffee shops and small-town cafés. Now you might think, that's just a place to grab my morning brew, but it's so much more than that. These local spots are where daily routines quietly bring people together. There are women who come in at the same time every morning, reading their paper, journaling, or simply enjoying the peace of a slow day. Familiar faces start to recognize one another. A smile turns into a "good morning." A small comment about the weather turns into a real conversation. And before you know it, there's a connection built on warmth and routine. Many senior men underestimate the power of quiet consistency. You don't have to walk in trying to impress anyone, just being your authentic, calm self is enough. When you're polite to the barista, patient with others, and relaxed in your own rhythm, women notice that energy. They feel safe around it. And that's what truly opens the door to connection. Not pickup lines or bold moves, but simple presence. A familiar face over coffee can easily turn into a companion who shares your mornings, your stories, and your laughter. The 7th and final place, the one that's truly hidden in plain sight, is your own circle of community connections. This might sound simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Many senior men overlook the people already orbiting their lives. Friends, neighbors, members of your church, your gardening club, or even acquaintances you've known for years. You might be surprised to learn how many women in your extended network are open to companionship but assume you're not interested. Sometimes, love doesn't come from meeting new people. It comes from seeing familiar faces differently. It might be the widow who always waves when you walk your dog, or the woman who sits next to you at local gatherings but you've never thought of beyond casual friendship. The truth is, after 60, love often grows out of friendship. It blossoms where comfort and trust already exist. The problem is, many senior men stop showing interest, assuming everyone is already taken or not looking. But in reality, countless women in their 50s, 60s, and even 70s are yearning for companionship with someone kind, emotionally mature and steady. So, start with small gestures. Invite someone for a walk, a coffee, or a community event. Keep it simple. You don't have to chase romance, just create opportunities for connection. Many older couples who find lasting love later in life say it started with a friendship they simply nurtured one day at a time. But here's the real truth, and this is what senior life experts emphasize again and again. Love after 60 is not found. It's allowed. It's not about searching the world endlessly, but about letting go of the fear that it's too late. When you open your heart to people, to life and to the present moment, you create a magnetic energy that others feel. Women at this stage of life aren't looking for perfection. They're looking for peace, emotional warmth, and shared laughter. They want someone who listens without judgment, who smiles with sincerity, who still believes that love has no expiration date. This is why these 7 places work so powerfully. They put you in natural situations where those genuine sides of you can come through. Volunteering shows your kindness. Fitness classes show your vitality. Cultural events show your curiosity. Travel shows your adventurous spirit. Online communities show your honesty. Coffee shops show your steady warmth. And your social circles reveal your authenticity. Each of these is not just a place. It's an environment where love can see you. If you've been single for a while, maybe divorced or maybe widowed, it's normal to feel hesitant. You might worry about rejection, about what people will think, or even about whether your heart is ready again. But remember, you are not starting over. You're continuing forward with more wisdom, compassion, and understanding than you ever had before. The experiences that once broke you are the same experiences that make you capable of deeper love now. One of the most profound things senior relationship experts often say is this: the second love of your life will not heal the past, but it will honor it. You don't need to erase your history. You just need to open the door for someone new to walk beside you in this chapter. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this: love after 60 is about connection, not perfection. It's about showing up to life again, not sitting on the sidelines. When you do that, when you step into those environments where kindness and conversation naturally flow, love doesn't have to be chased. It finds you, quietly, gently, but powerfully. So if you've been waiting for a sign to start again, this is it. Go visit that local volunteer group, join that walking club, attend that community class, or simply strike up that morning conversation at the cafe. You never know. Your next great love story could be just one simple hello away. And here's one last piece of advice. Keep your expectations open, but light. You don't need to know where it's going. Enjoy the connection for what it is, a chance to laugh, share, and feel alive again. Sometimes, the best relationships after 60 begin with no agenda, just 2 kind souls willing to walk through life together at their own pace. So remember, senior men, love doesn't retire. It just changes its rhythm. And once you step into the places that match your heart's energy, it will find its way to you faster than you ever imagined. If this message inspired you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Elderly Prime Health, and share it with a friend who might be ready to believe in love again. Because at any age, especially after 60, your heart still deserves to be seen, valued, and loved.